Okay, I guess this is
'Cause
the
I
start
wanna
of
hear
Cocktails
the clean.
Confessions. Let's go. Oh, damn, this is a pretty nice way to start a podcast, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a strong smell.
So, if anybody is listening to what we're starting, we're
That tastes
starting
really
this
good.
podcast called Cocktail Confessions, in which we alcoholics just drink alcohol and talk to each other.
That tastes really good, though.
Oh shit, I bet.
Oh my god. That tastes like coffee.
You're gonna start your day with a cool Jägermeister now.
Yeah,
I can
man.
guarantee that shit.
I love coffee and this.
Yeah. I love that how like we can hear ourselves slurping
Yeah,
this
dude.
as we like record it. It's like just like we just turned into an ASMR channel. We just feel like
It's a pathetic slurp, man.
okay, fuck you, goddamn. So
Alright.
I thought we'll not swear for the first 10 seconds of the video because YouTube demonetizes
Oh,
it.
yeah. Let's try not to.
But
yes.
turns out
What?
we've already sworn at least 50 million times,
Okay.
all thanks to me in the first, I don't know.
We can cut it off. I don't think it should be. We can bleep it.
If we can, should we bleep it?
Okay, it's the first one. Who cares?
It's the first episode. First couple episodes, we do it out of passion. Later on, we do it for money.
Exactly.
Like any other podcast.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got?
Okay. I got some topics. So, life in the United States as an international student. We're going to start this off with like a spicy, nice topic.
In the United States. How about you start?
God
How
damn
was
it.
your, how was your life since you came here? What was your expectations and how was it like?
I just expected there to be better transport, honestly.
Better
Like,
transportation.
okay. Let's be honest. When all of us just like watch stuff about the United States and anything, we generally watch like videos, like stuff that's mainly based off of New York and Chicago.
Yeah.
Or like even if it's in California, it's mostly like sitcoms in California. So you never like actually fathom how far things are away. Like we're in Arizona, right? Right now.
The only movie or TV show I think that covered like Arizona, or not even Arizona, but something that close to Arizona, I think it was Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Breaking Bad, in which Walter White's just driving off for like 90, like driving like a maniac for like 90% of the entire TV show.
Not what I expected, I guess. Yeah, commuting as well.
I feel like commuting was like the worst thing that's ever, that since I've come here, like, back in India, at least there was some shit, dude. There was like cheap transport. You had the auto rickshaw, some shit to like go from place to place. Here, there's nothing.
You got Uber, but it's super expensive.
Oh god, I'll have to send my kidney now to like take an Uber to go to work or some shit, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy though.
Yeah,
but some people are able to afford it pretty well.
Yeah, there's always gonna be people who are like rich enough who'll be able to afford it. Yeah. Like that's the entire point of being rich. You can do shit other people can't.
How do I don't want to like if I want to talk about a person, right? Like if I'm telling a story and I'm talking about a person, do I like mention their name or do I make up a name?
It's called an alias for a reason, buddy. It's
okay,
like
I'll just make up a name.
Just make up a random name.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Just use. Okay. Think of someone you want to shit on the most and just use their name. Include them in the story. We just do like we'll just do like a.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? John Doe.
John Doe.
You just call him John and Jane. John and Jane, dude.
I'll just make a name. Shit. Okay. Because it's only like my brain's only thinking of names I know, so I can't really use the names. I got to think of a new name, right? Okay. Anyway.
We'll just use the name, I don't know, like Poopy McButthole. Just like Rick and Morty names.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Rick and Morty, but
we can use Candace.
Yeah. Candace, that's a name.
Yeah, Candace is a really nice name, dude.
Yeah, like when I went to like a couple of clubs and I would invite girls over to come over to the club because my friends were like, you gotta bring some girls, and I texted them and I was like, okay, come over, and Like the ones who had cars would just like drive by, but like the other ones just like Uber. Like I would, if some girl just texted me and be like, "Hey, come over here," I wouldn't just Uber. Some I guess.
Bro, they must be down bad straight up.
No,
like I'm not finna cap.
like,
If you're down, like the most down bad dudes I've seen, they like straight up send girls Ubers.
No, I haven't sent Ubers. I'm talking about them getting
Uber.
Uber.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the Ubers. Two of them had cars, and one of them didn't have a car, but she Ubered. And I was like, oh, that's nice. You Ubered here for me. That's very nice.
You just felt that special connection.
Just though I would never Uber for anyone, but maybe I actually did Uber twice, 3 times, I think. Actually twice for my ex. That's like the only.
You were like, that's the most I'll spend out of my
Dude,
pocket.
I thought that was a sacrifice. I'd never Uber for anyone, but for my ex, I Ubered twice, which was like $70.
Yeah.
For both the trips. Yeah.
Damn, you're like the anti-simp on God. I've seen. So, one of my friends, she told me about this story. Like, she was talking to this guy, and they were literally like, the dude was, what did most dudes want to do? Tell me, like, let's be honest. Like, what do most dudes want to do? Like, most single-brained dudes want to do, be like, take woman to bed.
Yeah. Make
love in bed. Same shit, like Pat Tillman shit, like Pat Tillman, Ellen, John, like, we were talking about that stuff. So like, yeah, so she tells me this story. So, in that story, she's like, the dude literally sent her 4 Ubers back to back so that she comes over to his place. 4 Ubers. And each Uber was $50.
Yikes.
Dude literally spent his entire fucking pocket money on one girl, dude. I'm like, God damn. Ubers really make life difficult here.
Why do you say that?
Like, just imagine this shit. Like, in order to go anywhere, you need, like, a goddamn Uber. Like, you need some sort of, like, vehicle transportation.
Yeah.
And, like, or you're gonna, like, ride a bicycle. Try that in the summers in Arizona. Come on. Yeah. It's like 100 degrees outside. If you ride a bicycle, you're gonna become like. I did that summer.
I was riding my bike everywhere. It was tough.
Is that how you got your cardio?
Yeah, that's how I got super tan, and that's how I got my cardio in summer.
Let's go.
I got 10 shirts darker in summer.
They just, like, turned up.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest thing recording in the studio is that there's so many people just passing across here and you don't know what to do.
Yeah. As long as they don't come in, it's fine.
I think we should just rename this shit to the ADHD podcast or something like that, because like the way we're just jumping on topics now.
That's the whole point of a podcast. You get to explore topics. I don't know why I have a little rash on my finger, so I'm like kind of concerned.
Did you just like punch someone in the face before you came here?
See?
Dude, damn.
Yeah. I don't know why. Some allergic reaction to something.
I don't know. I recently have started getting random cuts and I basically never notice it. Like this shit. For the people who are watching it. Like, I just got up one day and I just noticed there was blood on my hand. Turns out there's like a big cut. I don't know how I got it. Like, all over my hand. Like, I'm honestly just, like, breaking down. I think I'm, like, just, like, disintegrating into, like, a pile of ash or something, dude.
Yeah, I have random wounds every day because I battle in my sleep.
Exactly. You have those demons, you just fight them in your sleep.
Yeah. And, what else we got?
Let's continue. Why are you so chill? Let's just see how this goes. Right. I know it's your first podcast. Like, podcasts is literally like 3 points. Like, what I've seen in most podcasts is they have, like, literally 3 points in their head, and they just drag that out for, like, 5 episodes with, like, unnecessary conversation in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, Logan Paul's impulsive will be like, yo, let's talk about your relationship with Lana Rhodes. And then they just start talking about...
Fun of them and shit.
Yeah, just make fun of them and just talk about, I don't know, like... wieners that look like wieners, like some shit like that.
Are we gonna have time to like export this file and stuff? Because it ends at 4:30.
we can have time. Like
Okay.
you can ask those questions later. Like this isn't the podcast now.
I know, but I'm gonna cut it off.
For the viewers and listeners, this is how we literally do podcasts. We just get up. We're like, bro, we just booked the studio. We finna go to the studio, record some random stuff, and probably edit while we're recording it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel we should just... This is the most ghettoest podcast, I'm gonna be honest. Like, hands down.
It's a student podcast. What do you?
It's a student...
expect?
It's like the most ghettoest student podcast that'll ever exist. To date.
I agree.
Because I've seen some of my friends, they'll like straight up go the extra mile when they're recording podcasts. One of my friends, like when they started a podcast, he spent like...
Your friend started a podcast?
Yeah, he spent like $300 to buy like mics. Just like the expensive fancy mics. And they bought like an entire studio, rented it out. For like one session, he spent 1.5K. And guess how many views he got? On like a good video, he has like 5 views.
Damn. For
Yeah, like
1.5K.
Yeah, 1.5K. You spent a lot of money on just like renting a studio because you was like, yeah, I want the sound isolation. But in this podcast, which is henceforth the most ghetto podcast, you can hear like the slightest sounds, which makes makes the experience even better. Like, look at me slurping this shit, dude.
Making it more ASMR-y.
Yeah, making it more real. Yeah, but like, okay, you're from Hyderabad, right?
Yeah.
You guys got some pretty good ass food there. Let's
Mhm.
be honest.
Which I barely try. But I guess it's a shame.
Were you like that white kid in Hyderabad?
No, I just didn't eat out that much. My parents didn't let me eat out that much. It was very rare for me to eat out. It's like a 1 month thing.
Yeah, but even if it's like a 1 month affair kind of a thing, once in a month kind of affair, like you still went out to some of the other restaurant. Like
yeah. But only like whatever I ate growing up, which my parents made me try. I only stuck to those foods, cause I never explored the menu or anything.
Yeah, but like you've had sufficient amount of good ass tasting food in
I
Hyderabad.
guess, yeah.
You could say that. We're
Mhm.
qualified to comment on food.
Yeah.
What was your experience coming from that all the way here?
The thing is, like, I started making my own food for like a while.
Okay,
before I came
freshman year.
I was still making the same food I was making back there.
How did you make food in the goddamn dorm? Like,
Okay, I would just wake up, make oats. It's like the disgusting oats you'll ever try. It's like I put like 80 grams of oats in a bowl, pour water, throw it in the microwave, and eat that clap. Like it's disgusting.
Did you put like some protein powder or something?
Nothing, just straight up oats, microwaved with water. And that would be breakfast. And then I would eat at the dining hall.
Yeah, like
That's the only meal like I made, I guess. But I also would like steal at the dining hall and just and then put it in the fridge and eat that for dinner or something.
oh, I would do that for like sandwiches. Get like a sandwich from the
Yeah.
dining hall and just like store that in my fridge and eat it for like a snack, like a study snack or something.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, like the food in the dining halls seemed so fucking sketch.
Yeah, they're not great. The pizza tastes like cardboard, pretty much.
The pizza is cardboard. What do you mean, like?
It literally, like, I would assume that's how cardboard would taste.
Bruh, you've seen like 300, right?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
You
a while
know,
ago.
you know how Leonidas basically got so many shields for 300 soldiers, right?
Okay, never mind. I actually forgot.
Oh my god, 300, the goddamn movie about the
I
Greeks,
have
dude.
seen clips of it, but also it was a while ago.
Okay, so you know how it's about the Greek heroes. You know how
it's
he
getting
got
warm in here. I don't know if it's the drink or it just feels warm.
It's Jägermeister,
Yeah, I
buddy.
think it's like-
Jägermeister gets your body all warmed up.
It did. I need to cool down.
Actually, like the funny story about Jägermeister, okay?
What?
Like back in the day, Jägermeister was actually used by like old German aunties as medicine / stuff to heat up their bodies. Like imagine like a babushka.
Mm. So it's like really cold outside. You drink.
Yeah, they
Jägermeister
would-
Go up.
Same stuff with vodka and stuff, dude. Like they're like basic spirits made to like warm you up.
Yeah. Why aren't we using alcohol as medicine? It is medicine, right?
Because America has to make laws in which people below 21 can drink.
Yeah, it's medicine.
It is medicine, I shall agree. It is medicine for the soul.
Everything is medicine. Everything that's available. That's now turned into what's it called? I don't know.
Okay, for legal purposes, we're literally just drinking coffee. If anybody has to see, like for legal purposes,
brewed coffee.
This is just coffee in our cups. We're not drinking anything sus because, you know the legal purposes.
But yeah, now it's just like drinking is only like a party thing.
I feel like college ruins drinking.
Yeah.
For like most people. It's because drinking is like in most normal places is somewhat you like do to get like a slight like I'd say like a slight drunk kind of a buzz.
Yeah.
And just hang out with your friends. Whereas in like college you just want to get straight up like blackout drunk every single time you pick up a bottle of alcohol.
That's what I don't get. I personally use like stuff like drinking or smoking or whatever as medicine. Or like when I need it.
Medicine. Like,
yeah.
Get up in the morning, you need some power. Let me just smoke a cigarette.
It's like coffee. It's like coffee, man. Like, some people use weed for like, you know, like pain relief and shit.
We ain't the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm not gonna go into weed.
I don't use weed anymore, I guess. But
we never use weed, hands down, for legal reasons.
Yeah, but tobacco definitely like. I feel like it gives you like sort of certain like sharpness. It kills like the brain fuzz and you're firing.
Okay, this is my thing with nicotine, okay? Nicotine is a good substance. It does help you. It does help you, but at the same time, I feel like the way we consume tobacco is kind of shit. We either have cigarettes, which is gonna like either kill you.
Yeah, or nicotine.
Or like vapes.
Liquids, yeah.
Vapes, I don't know. When I went on vapes, I literally felt mindless.
Dude, I don't think the vape nicotine is the same. I'm pretty sure like it's, you know, it's like synthetically made nicotine, but like it doesn't feel the same. Like,
okay.
Every time I can literally vape and sleep. Like or like I can just like be like it doesn't really make my brain like sharp or like get me focused, but tobacco, like cigarettes, like they like I don't know. It does the opposite.
Okay.
It like fires up.
The same component, nicotine, is like a standard compound.
I know.
Like I don't think you can like.
I know. I don't know why, but it doesn't. It's not the same, for me at least.
It's the same stuff. Like
I know it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Prefaced by saying that I know it's the same thing, but it doesn't do the same effect.
So listen to my theory. Okay, like the reason why I feel like vaping nicotine makes you feel mindless and like reduces your amount of energy is because how does nicotine essentially work? When you smoke it, it gives you that hit of energy and then it like slightly mutates your brain so you're more resistant towards nicotine. And because like the frequency of cigarettes that you smoke is always never going to be that high as the frequency of vapes.
That could be it.
Yeah, that's my entire theory. Like cigarette, you smoke it once, and we do not promote cigarette smoking, by the way. This is just conversation about it.
For you.
Cigarettes are bad for you. If anybody listening to this is like, yo, cigarettes are cool, nah, it's not good for you. It's not good.
It's the worst thing.
It's the worst thing you can do. But like, as I was saying, also vaping is also bad for you.
Dude, I've seen videos of people just promoting vaping. They're like, vaping is good. Like, it doesn't do anything like harmful.
That's the most stupid thing. There are
you know what they use for reasoning? They say that it's just tobacco companies that are making vaping look bad, and like the popcorn lungs or whatever. It's just one accident, and it was a vape that was used for weed, not even actual nicotine. And it was some vitamin A that like, you know.
It's not even vitamin A that causes it. It's diacetyl.
Dude, like they just, I don't know. They make it. I've seen some videos where they make it seem like it's the tobacco industries that are, you know, that are being threatened and they're trying to get vapes away so they can get back to cigarettes and doing this shit. I don't know what to believe.
Bro, tobacco companies can't market anything, essentially. Like, they're that neutered. I know, like, you could say they're lobbying and stuff, but still. tobacco companies right now, their power is way more limited compared to vape companies. Because vape companies have way lesser regulations. They can literally put whatever the fuck they want in their vapes and just do whatever they want. It's that bad.
Yeah. And also I think like vaping, I really don't see the benefits of vaping though.
Mm-hmm.
Like you constantly like vape and also it's like very easy to get like dependent on it. Like you're stressful, you're a little stressed, like you have the slightest amount of stress in your life. Someone says something mean and you're just like vape.
Yeah, that's the convenience of it.
And then you do it so much that your brain's way of like computing stress is just to vape. Instead of like figuring things out, you just vape.
I feel that's the same thing with cigarettes. But like, again.
No, it's, the thing is like, also like, it's also, yeah, if you smoke cigarettes all the time, but I feel like if you use it very, very occasionally, it would be beneficial. Like, you know, nicotine is like, it does like make you really focused. Like when Stephen King, right, he tried to quit smoking, his writing ability just went down. A lot of comedians can't like write as well if they start like if they don't like smoke or whatever.
I just think they need to invent like this way more superior consumption of nicotine that doesn't. If they did that, I feel that's why we're lacking. If scientists can find out a way or like a chemical that mimics the effects of nicotine without the effects, like without the harmful effects,
Yeah.
we've just straight up like found out like the cure for everything. Like cancer took so long to get like even like chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Once we find the solution for like nicotine, the cure for cancer they found it out in like 3 weeks, dude.
Yeah, even then I think like it should be used very like occasionally and like responsibly, because otherwise you just like develop dependencies and it won't be as useful.
Humans are dependent creatures, let's be honest. We always need something or the other thing. Like when you're sick, you need
I guess coffee, you know?
Yeah, coffee, same thing. Like we've been using substances ever since we realized we could actually use substances.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right?
Why not?
If you're gonna get an edge over the other person, like that's working just as hard as you, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This just became into like another episode of Joe Rogan somehow. I feel we're just devolving into chimps, dude. We started talking about how we were like going to like talk about the life of international students here. And suddenly,
I guess I kind of noticed that.
And we just suddenly started.
I guess that's what humans do when they get into podcasts. They just go straight into
substances.
Yeah.
Let's talk about substances. Indeed, it is indeed the best topic to discuss about.
I guess, yeah. That's your default topic, I guess.
Default topic. I feel the fact that we can talk about, as college students, we can't talk about anything other than the substances we've done.
Hey, there's a lot to
we've
talk
hypothetically done ever since coming to college is the perfect example of how college doesn't do shit. You literally just find out everything by yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like college, the entire thing is like you're far away from your parents, and for once in your life you actually have responsibility, and that's what makes people like more mature, rather than like the entire thing of feeling people say, oh, college teaches you this. No, college doesn't teach you anything.
Yeah, I mean it's an entirely different topic. If you can argue like if it's good or not, you know, for someone.
Let's be honest. The only thing like college has taught me so far is that never like how to plan out your day is like the best thing I feel college has taught me. Like you have assignments and stuff. You also need to have a social life. You need to balance all these aspects of your life. So I feel college gives us like a good example on how to balance them all.
Yeah, discipline.
Discipline, yes.
Yeah.
Discipline.
I feel like college personally has been useful for me, definitely. And I always wanted to have a college experience too. Like, I don't know if I'm going to pursue, like, even more advanced degrees, but college life, I definitely wanted it, always.
Like, you always wanted to go to college in the States?
Just experience the college life. Like, see what the hype is about.
Okay, what was the thing that was like, yeah, I think going to like college in the United States is what I would want to do.
I don't know if I can pinpoint it to one thing, but I knew it's something I wanted to do for a while. And I remember when I was in 8th grade or 7th grade, and my cousin who was doing masters at that time was like, he kind of joked that, hey, maybe you should do undergrad in the U.S. And I was like, yeah, I will. And then just laughed, and then now I am doing that.
Yeah, damn. Like, that was your entire story for, like, why you wanted to come to the States. It's because you're, like, Uncle
Nah, it's not because they laughed. I just always wanted to. I don't know. Like, sometimes you just have a plan in your head. You just have a vision that, like, it just exists for a long time that you don't know where it actually started.
I feel the reason why I wanted to come to the States is because, like, United States provides something more easily than what most countries really struggle to do so.
Opportunities?
Not just that, financial stability.
Yeah.
Becoming financially stable in India and like learning how to become financially stable in India is way harder. Because you just imagine this. You first graduate like 10th grade. You're in 12th now. You graduate 12th. You have to choose either like engineering or medical. And if you choose engineering or you don't want to do medical, you're just stuck literally chasing around your entire life on like how you will achieve financial stability. Just take one after the other job, try to do something. Like, it doesn't give you the opportunity to like stand on your own 2 feet. You're always either working for someone or you're like being the playthings of your parents kind of a thing. So like gives you a good opportunity, like the United States at least gives you a good opportunity to like play for yourself.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. That's kind of one of the reasons too. It's like it's all, I don't know if it's always been in the olden movies, like it's like land of opportunity, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I want a part of that.
But like honestly, but ever since coming here, I felt like the land of opportunity isn't so accurate. It's more like,
hey man, it's been good for me.
It's been good. I'll agree.
Really good.
It's been way better than what I'd probably experience in India.
Yeah.
It's like it is an experience I feel everybody should have, especially to the folks listening from India. Like, you should always have that experience of living your life, like
the way you want it.
The way you want it, exactly. Just like live it on your 2 feet, have your own experience.
Yeah.
Just like build your own life.
Yeah, I also wanted a clean slate. You know, I wasn't really proud of the life I was living back then, middle school. You know, so I wanted a clean slate so I can just start again. Like, you know, go to video. It's like in a video game. You just go new game, new location, just start.
just
this
like
time I'm not gonna
new
mess
save
up.
file.
You know, this time I'm not gonna mess up. This time it's gonna be great. It's kind of like that. It's like a clean slate. You know, new life, new person, kind of thing. Yeah, and it's worked out.
Yeah, they say it's worked out, but you never know until you finally see the outcome. We're currently like in the process of making out. You'll never know if you've made it or not until you have that safety, like you have that money in the bank. You have that like ability to like not need to like worry getting up next day and be like, oh shit, my bank account's like red now. I can't do anything. Like, I feel that's the thing I strive for. Yeah. Having that amount of stability in life.
Yeah, that's like, you know, one of the destinations on the journey. But like a lot of things were also destinations for me in the journey, which have like experience, like a lot of experience that I wanted to. When I came here, I've already done that, so I feel like I've secured a little bit of the stuff I wanted to, but there's a lot left to do.
Like, what would you say were the experiences you want to like?
Just like the college life that I used to see in the movies. You know.
Which movie?
a lot of
American Pie.
Yeah, I even had that. You know, American Pie. Like, I've had that experience. I've had a lot of like movies.
What do you mean by?
Dude, you know, I've had the party life experience. I've really like clean slated that. I've had just literally like anything I used to see like as a kid. I'd want to be like, okay, that sounds cool, but I don't just want to see it on a computer screen. I want to experience it. You know. 3D immersion. And then I did that, so that's pretty cool.
You know what I just noticed, like, just sitting here? And this is going to be the most ADHD thought I've ever had. Having guests for us is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Because this sign literally says maximum capacity 2.
Yeah.
Like, what do they expect us to make? A podcast with only 2 people?
Maybe
or
there's
like
a different one that has more capacity.
there are only 2 podcast rooms.
Damn.
Okay, we got a mystery caller. Oh, hell no, I'm not answering this.
Who's that? Mom?
Nah, mom is like a good thing. This was worse than mom, so you know what it is.
Alright. Okay, I think we should wrap it up.
Wrap it up?
Yeah.
35 minutes? I don't think we've even like hit the 30-minute like I feel 40 minutes sounds way better.
But aren't we supposed to get out of here?
If anybody's asking us to get out, we'll get out.
But we also need to like export it and stuff.
Exporting takes 5 minutes.
What if they really want to use it, man?
Okay. So I guess this is the end of our podcast.
Yeah, let's just wrap this one up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up. This is quote unquote the improvised podcast. I'm just kidding. We're calling it Cocktail Confessions without without the alcohol included. So
yeah, just cold brew.
It's just cold brew. We're only drinking coffee for legal reasons. So
Yep.
Anyways, nice talking to you guys. Have a good day.